Hello and welcome to the finale of Ace Attorney Justice for All. We're finally here. 94 episodes in, and we're finally getting to the end today. It's been one hell of a ride. We've taken this journey ever since February, way back when. I think it's time we finally put this case to rest and give the good lawyer a well-deserved vacation. So let's get right into it. Last time we left off, we were at a very important question. We were trying to figure out what was so important about the thing. I think it's like the teddy bear. I'm reading the guide right now. Okay, so there we go. Pressing this witness anymore would be extremely dangerous. Appears that Mr. Wright has no problems. Well then, witness, please continue. When I saw the name of the letter, at the end of the letter, I thought my client to be a man. Alright, so I remember, well, we pressed on this statement a lot, and then we had this. One of these was to find the bear figurine and to give it to Adrian Andrews. So I did in fact look up what we had to do next because I didn't want to take too much time. We're going to present the figurine. Objection! Could also have presented a Celeste suicide note, but Shelley the Killer, if you had really given the bear to Miss Andrews, then this item should not have been inside it. This item? I see where you're going. Yup, that's where I'm going. Where's everyone going? Do I need to pack a suitcase? Can we finally get out of this trial? It's been 5 months since this thing started. Your Honor, please think back to Miss Andrews' testimony. And I was going to burn it for her sake. If even for a single minute. Oh, that's where Phoenix is going. This bear had actually been in Miss Andrews' hands. I'm sure she would have taken the suicide note out and burned it. Ooh, burn! Order, order. So that's where you two were going. You never were going to Hawaii. So, by the very fact that this suicide note was still inside the bear, it tells us that your client didn't know how to disassemble the puzzle. Which means? It means, Your Honor, that it is impossible for Adrian Andrews to be the client. Oh ho! Order, order, order! Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm going to kill Maya now. I'm sure I mentioned this before. How I hate traitors above all else. Uh-oh. I think your cross-examination has clearly demonstrated something to me. You must wish to break your end of our agreement. Uh-oh, don't call us out. No, that's not... That's enough! If that is your intention, then there is only one thing for me to do. Oh yeah, do it. Wait, please! Gentlemen, ladies, please excuse me. I have a matter that I must attend to. Hold it! No, you don't. No, please. Not that. Please wait. Mr. Attorney, bring this trial to a speedy end and I may stay my hand otherwise. What in the... Mr. Wright, are you... Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. I didn't understand this witness's outburst just now. Do you think there is a need to hear more testimony, or is this enough?
Well, we should... Edgeworth, we can't do this. If we keep this up, Maya, she'll... The prosecution,
What has come over everyone? Even you are.
The prosecution rests.
What is going on around here?
Slam. The prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor.
Ooh. What?
Boy, this really does... Man, any outsiders would look majorly rigged right now.
Well, I never thought I'd see the day. This is a most unusual situation. If the prosecution rests with no further questions, then the prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. If that's the case, then even though I am reluctant, I must believe that Mr. DeKiller's testimony is accurate.
What? Judge, come on.
That would mean that Shelley DeKiller's client is Adrian Andrews.
Ugh.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
if I end the trial here, right now, then your client, Matt Ongard, would be declared innocent. And in his place, Adrian Andrews would be charged with murder.
Miss Andrews would be charged with murder?
The prosecution has no further questions, so we will now hear the defense's final remarks. Bailiff, please bring the defendant, Matt Ongard, to the stand.
The items from DeKiller's hideout didn't make it in time. We tried as hard as we could, but it looks like our time has run out. I can't believe it. The outcome now lies in your hands. Okay, we got Matt Ongard on stage, or on stand. Dude, did the old guy finally decide?
Be honest, I can't think of you as a truly innocent and good person. You have done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide.
Damn. that is weighty words.
But, at least on the charge of murder, it would appear you are innocent.
Ha. Okay, alright, let's not do the victory speech just yet. Alright. So, I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured me out.
Oh, Mr. Ongard.
What an atrocious lawyer I have, giving his own client up like this. And that refreshing like a spring breeze crap is just as atrocious, don't you agree? So why do you still have the friggin' glass of orange juice? Where'd you get that from? Who let you in with that? Anyway, get on with it and pronounce me innocent already. Right, Mr. Lawyer?
Grr.
Should I side with justice, or should I save Maya's life? I feel like we've answered this question like 20 times. You better get Ongard a guilty sentence, okay? But if I did that, Maya will die. But if I say he's innocent, then Miss Andrews will be charged as the murderer. Do I say he's guilty or not guilty? Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end. Flash of red. Jeez, what is that? It all hinges on what I choose. I choose you, Pikachu. You decide. Pika-pee. And he points to the judge.
Now then, Mr. Wright. Let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. If the person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews, then your client, Mr. Matt Ongard, is innocent.
There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer is going to say what I want, aren't you? Right. He's doing the evil bad guy victory speech right about now. I can't do this, but I have to decide something. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. My client, Matt on guard, is... Ooh! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Oh. It's what, Maya? I feel like we'd betray Maya's trust if we didn't go with guilty. So, I think that's what we're gonna go with. Ah. Guilty.
We are waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. That on guard, your client deserves an answer.
Maya, I'm sorry. Matt on guard is... Oh my god! Whoa! It's Von Karma! Francisca Von Karma? Here to save the day?
What are you doing?
You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off of that scruffy fool. Did you bring them? The final pieces, do you have them? You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Von Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence in here is in perfect condition. I feel like I kind of forgot my Von Karma voice, because it's been so long. Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine, and his injuries are minor. All of the items are inside this. Is that his trench coat?
What a filthy old coat this is.
That's Gumshoes. I can spot his tattered rags anywhere. Man, this game really does not miss the opportunity to take the piss out on old Gumshoe. I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in. I fought long and hard this whole trial, all for what is inside that raggedy coat. I'm sure that inside that coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat are the defense's final pieces of evidence.
Your final evidence?
Alright.
This trial is already over. All that remains for me to hand down my verdict. I do not believe that any evidence presented now would change the outcome of this trial.
What? Why are you being so obtuse, Your Honor? Judge? Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence down to the last. I request that Miss Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence.
I suppose you're right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so.
Alright, well, that little crisis is solved.
However, this one obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring up any new points, then they will not be accepted by this court. Now, Miss Von Karma, if you please.
These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police. I feel like I should go ahead and save it real quick. We're gonna hit that save button. We're gonna do it twice because I kind of forgot to hit that one too. You never know.
He must have been in quite a rush.
Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence. Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see, there will be something that will turn this whole situation around like a miracle. I'm sure of it. That is all we can hope for. Yeah. The first item is a pistol. Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case? I mean, can we like question it? I'm gonna question for more details. Does that pistol have any relation to this case? We have yet to perform a ballistics test, so I can't say anything for certain. However, I believe it has something to do with this case, at least with me. Okay. That's the pistol that he used to shoot you, isn't it? That's what I believe, yes. I feel like I'm totally doing like a different Von Karma voice. This is not the original. But I think the original was like a spin-off of Edgeworth anyways. I kept the bullet they removed from my shoulder as a sort of memento. I'm sure it will be an excellent sample for the test. So that's the pistol that was used to shoot Francisca. It's probably not going to help us very much. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine. But we did get it. It's been added to our court case. The second piece of evidence is this videotape. I bet the killer took that from On Guard Mansion. Let's question for more details. Well, what could that videotape be? Would it just be like the murder scene? Because we did have like the cameras and stuff. Is it like also recording? Is it like live streaming and then putting the VOD up on Twitch and then YouTube /Hookyism? I would hope not. I don't want snuff films on my channel. Have you checked the contents of that tape? Unfortunately, there was no time to. Oh, yeah. But I would speculate that this tape is very important. Why would you say that? Because he came back to his hideout for it. The killer went back for it? That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers at the site. Jesus, did nobody stop him? But somehow, it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Shelly the Killer is no ordinary man. Videotape. One of the items retrieved. The killer violently tried to recover it. Contents unknown. The last piece of evidence is his bellboy's uniform. Is that a uniform from the Gatewater Hotel? Let's question it. Was that used during the crime? I'm almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets. Ah, I remember that. There's no doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder. There is one thing I found interesting about this uniform. And what is that? doing Von Karma and Edgeworth's voice back to back is just, it's funny. There's a button missing on this uniform. Button? It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue. Alright, bellboy's uniform. That is all I have to present, Your Honor. It's just as I thought. And what is that, Your Honor? I'm sure were we under normal circumstances, these items from Shelly the Killer's hideout would be very important clues. However, our question is not who did the killing. It is who is the client? Yes, that is correct. And these 3 items do not tell us anything about that. What are you supposed to do with a videotape? Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You may step down now. Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine this new evidence. Overruled. I really have to use the bathroom. This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict. And I'm about to hand down a mean shit in that toilet if you catch my drift. Kinda obvious what the drift is. It's gonna smell real bad. Wonderful. Absolutely splendid. This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he? Is this the end? Phoenix. I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there? I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. But you have to make that miracle happen. You've come this far. You can't give up now. But, no matter how you think about it, it's, try, for my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are 2 ways out of this situation for us. 2? The first, Make On Guard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict. Huh? The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If On Guard wishes himself to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go. That may be true, but that's asking me to do the impossible. The second way? Force the killer to end his contract with On Guard. Ooh, now that's spicy. If the killer were to no longer think of On Guard as his client, then he would let Maya go. Mia, that's even more impossible. He's a man who values his duty towards his clients above all else. I know both of these seem like impossible feats at first, but if you can make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle. The bigger problem is, the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them. Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us? The other side? Wait, does she mean... You mean to turn things around? Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it? The person who needs the evidence. The defense, the prosecution, and the judge. We have seen all the pieces of evidence. And that is how we've come to know the truth. There is one person who has yet to see them all. And that person does not know the truth. That truth, it may be what will bring about the miracle in the end. Can you just, like... Look, if we were in a real situation, could you just, like, tip me off? Like, just actually tell me. Like, we got a life hanging in the balance here. Your sisters. There are no objections this time, correct? For the love of God. Now then, I will pronounce my verdict. Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids? Objection! No! Not this time. I've already told you, Mr. Wright. Sit down. This court does not need any more evidence. I'm not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor. Then you want to show the evidence to that person? Come on, that's so forced. Come on, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you one more chance. One chance. Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person. Oh, shit, I should probably... Alright, thank you, Edgeworth, for giving me this opportunity to save again. As for who might need the evidence... Well, I mean, read a little more. That's impossible to turn this situation around in one try. One try, that is all I will permit. I have to try to remember everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix, think. There must be a way to save Maya while taking On Guard down at the same time. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to show evidence to? Oh, okay. So, we're gonna go to profiles. We're gonna think this one through. So, we can go ahead and eliminate, like, 90% of these people. I don't think we need to... I'll keep Maya in... Possibly, just because she's, like... kind of related a little bit, a lot. Pearls, no. Gumshoe, no. Karma, no. Maybe. Edgeworth, no. This dude, no. Wolverine, no. Lotta Heart, no. Juan Cord is dead. We can't show him anything. Could show Matt On Guard something. We'll keep him up. Old Bag, no. Andrews. What could we show her? Oh, okay, let me look at it like this. We had just had this whole conversation about, like, I either need to convince On Guard to get himself a guilty verdict, or I need to convince Shelly the Killer to leave On Guard. And we have 3 new pieces of evidence here, which are a gun that was used to kill, to injure Von Karma, a videotape that was used to show. Actually, we don't know what the videotape is. I can only assume that it's the snuff film that maybe, well, actually, no, if the killer was in possession of it. Actually, if he knew about the film, then no, that doesn't work. I don't think. Right? Either way, third one is the bellboy uniform, which I'm not sure is like that necessary either. So it's either. See, the thing is that On Guard has been here the whole time, right? I mean, he knows everything. I don't think we're hiding anything from him. But what would Shelly the Killer not know? I'm trying to think back to the beginning of the trial. Would he not know? What would he not know from the evidence here? I should probably see that real quick. None of that. No. Press conference ticket. Radio transceiver. No. Lotus camera. No. Magazine clipping. No. Got the crime photo. Button. Suicide report. I don't know if the killer cares about the suicide report too much. Because the killer is like, I don't know. It seems like he's just focused on making sure his client's job is done. Knife bears the victim's blood and On Guard's fingerprints. Lotus photo. Picture card. Spy camera. Set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour. Was running at time of murder. Change the footage taken by the waves oh lord. Change the footage taken by the spy camera into radio waves and transmits the data. Stuffed bear. The spy camera was set in the right eye, found in the victim's room. Now we got this videotape. One of the items retrieved, the killer violently tried to recover it. Contents unknown. Pistol, Hellboy's uniform. Okay. What if... Wait. What if... Did they say this earlier? Okay, it's been so many episodes ago. But it's sort of like coming back to me a little bit. Did the killer know about Matt recording the video? 'Cause I almost feel like at some point we made it a point that whoever killed didn't know about it? Right? Or it was something with the spy camera. Oh, man. I think after narrowing it down, it's like... It's either Matt On Guard is convinced to want himself... guilty, or the killer ends his contract.
And right now, I'm kind of feeling like getting the killer to end his contract is a little easier to do. If my memory serves me well enough, I feel like we could get the killer to end his contract with On Guard. So I'm presenting the killer.
I see. And now, tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person.
Okay. If my theory's correct, I would have to assume that the spy camera is the thing we need to show him, because he wouldn't know about Matt setting him up. Oh, wait! Didn't Matt confess that he blackmailed the killer? Is that what I'm remembering? Oh. Okay. I think Matt at some point said that he had blackmailed our man into, or not blackmail, but he had the potential for blackmail. Alright, I think this is how we do this.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth?
I don't have anything to say to this.
How about you, Miss Von Karma?
Well, I was just shot, so...
I'm afraid I cannot allow the defense to continue.
What?
No one understands what you are talking about anymore. You just keep blabbering. That is enough, Mr. Wright. I will now state my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Matt On Guard.
Oh no! What? What did I do wrong? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I just looked at the guide, and I was right. I deduced that part, but I was supposed to show the videotape, which didn't have anything on it at all.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Oh no. And just like that, the case came to an end. I ran away from the courtroom and wandered the streets alone. Oh no. I never saw Maya again. The killer is a man of his word, so I'm sure he released her as promised. I heard the verdict of Miss Andrews' trial a few days later. She was found guilty, of course. No. No. The miracle never happened. Maybe it was never even meant to. Because a miracle is something that doesn't exist. Ah. Oh no. The end! Ah! Surely not. Justice ill-served. I got an achievement at least. Oh my god, okay. Continue. Can we continue from right here, please? That's impossible to try and turn this situation around in one try. Alright, one try. Right, yeah, one try. The previous 10 minutes didn't happen. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna show it to Shelly the Killer. It's very funny that we have both John Doe and Shelly the Killer right here. Alright. Show it. Now, this one piece of evidence. I would like to show the videotape. Dink.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness. The game actually scared me for a second. I thought it was about to get me again. Like, did the guy just lie to me? It didn't. At least from what it looks like.
Bailiff, please bring in the transceiver from earlier.
All right. It looks like I managed to convince him. Maya, she's okay, right?
Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence? Never.
Yes, one is all I need. The one piece. It's real. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. But why would the killer go for this if he didn't know? Unless, I guess, Ongar could have told him to. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back.
That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client.
Okay.
I was told to protect that videotape.
I thought so.
I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard.
Do you know the contents of this tape?
I was sternly told by my client not to watch it. So I have absolutely no idea.
Actually, you are on this tape.
Me? Oh no. That's my very secret Let's Play channel.
There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Your actions were being recorded.
Oh, what?
Is that true, Mr. Wright?
Who was it that planted a camera?
Well, the only person who could have placed a camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally. That was Adrian Andrews. Be quiet and listen, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Your client specified a place and time for you, isn't that right?
Yes.
That was so they could film you. Uh-oh.
I had no idea. Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing?
I don't know.
I would like to know why.
Why did Matt Onguard film the crime scene? The reason why he did that is my ticket out of this whole mess. There's only one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene. They, wanted to blackmail you. Didn't trust your skills? Nah. Want to see Juan get his? I mean, he did, but it was this one. It was the blackmail. Onguard himself confirmed it. Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they had to say. Bro, the killer's such a bitch. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yeah, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. Ooh. Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelly the Killer? There's so much. Why is it brown? Oh-ho!
Oh-ho! It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning.
Yes, by a natural... Oh. Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them. Which is what Matt Onguard does. To protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client. I have one question for the witness.
Yes?
You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all.
Yes, that's right.
But what if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then?
That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case.
Alright.
And then, that client would become my next target. For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity, I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment.
Including following them into jail. I see. That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. Ah, I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around.
Mr. Wright,
Yes?
my contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item.
What the? I'm not an item. I thought I'd never see you again. Ah, thank goodness. Oh, man. Surprised with all the, like, head clutching he does, his spiky hair doesn't get messed up. That was weird. This trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I'm sort of... I don't quite know what just happened there with the client and the witness, and... Wah! Miss Von Karma, where did that... What are you looking at Edgeworth for? Or did Edgeworth do it? She always has you in her sights. She was Soldier 76. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict. Oh man, look at him. Yeah, he was talking a big game earlier, on guard, weren't you? Should have been on guard the whole time. Haha, ba-dum-pa. It looks like you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy. But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Uh-oh. Oh, are we also gonna do the other thing where he wants to be sentenced? Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video. Help me. Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please. Ooh. Is this alright with you, Mr. Wright? We have finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there's no escape from it for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way your heart tells you. Right, Chief. We're gonna plead guilty! Man on guard. Even though I am a lawyer, I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here. Me? My wonderful self? Guilty? Even if you got an acquittal, the instant you set foot outside the detention center, your life would be in danger. Damn, we really are just letting a known killer theoretically just kill this man. No matter which way you look at it, you can't run away from your crime anymore. No! Oh my god, he's scratching his... Jesus. Why did he do that? Oh man, I could not imagine just... Sha, 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 sha. It's like Wolverine. Maybe he should have been the Wolverine dude. As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth. I don't remember you helping out much in this. Mr. Edgeworth, how is Matt on guard? I have left Miss Von Karma in charge of his incarceration. I'm sure he's getting a full-course meal of whip leather right about now. Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness? Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair. She must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did. This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness.
A suicide illness. If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me.
So I don't know why I'm playing with my camera cap. I don't know if that was audible a few seconds ago. But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I had finally been saved. Aw, that's nice. Aw, that's so lovey-dovey. Wow, this is the first time I've seen her smile. I am really happy that you two were in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I've felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for playing my game. Looks like we have resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about. Where's the bathroom? But everyone seems to be in good spirits, and that is good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh my god, we did it! Woo, we got through the case! I think we got a little bit more backstory coming up, but that's okay. Oh my god. You were great out there, Phoenix. What I did out there was right, wasn't it? This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. Well, that's a... You could have probably phrased that better. You got them a guilty verdict this time. But you have to look past all of that to what's really important. The fact that your win streak is broken. You now realize that there is something more than just getting a not guilty, right? Yes, I understand now. Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make. Now then, Mr. Wright. Let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. Oh, come on. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with justice or should I save Maya's life? My client, Matt Engard, is... He is guilty or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then, and your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you. That I am guilty? Right! Edgeworth? I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody. Really? Oh, hey, Pearls. You're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, she's quite safe. She is on her way here as we speak in a patrol car. I hear something like... Oh. That's fine. Mystic Maya safe, hooray! You did it, you really did it, Mr. Nick. Ow, she punches deceptively hard for a kid. I believed in you. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her. Mr. Nick will save her. Wah! Thanks? Oh, what's wrong? Miss Von Karma. Hello. About earlier, thanks? Ow! Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost. Your perfect win record has now been crushed. And yet, you are still happy? Yeah, I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma. How dare you? Don't worry, she may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. Edgeworth. For my own personal victories, and for guilty verdicts. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remains spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought against him, or I fought in my usual manner, and tasted my first defeat. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then I really did lose everything. It was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened, so I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. Ah, so when he... Actually, that's pretty cool when he said, to Andrews, the whole line about, like, choosing death. That is, it's a pretty cool way to phrase it if, like, it all comes back around. As well you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die. But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change. What foolish nonsense! We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendants. But every time we did so, no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. What a good still to choose to show his undying faith. And then before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well. What? You trusted your enemy? It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold in everything we have, erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. But we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you. The truth. Capital T. Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. But I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, right? That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding, isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night. Ah. Is Mr. Edgeworth all right, Mr. Nick? You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me. All those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why, 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least, that's what I told myself. You pathetic fool. Miss Von Karma. I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. A Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You are no longer worthy of being Von Karma. And neither am I. It's over. It's all over. Damn. Precious threw something on the ground just now. This is an electromagnetic receiver. Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe? I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else. Ah, isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip? I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. Damn. You should keep this, right? Von Karma just goes on and becomes some sort of desk lady, like a company or something. Okay. Nick! Ooh, it's Maya! Hooray! Maya! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Aw, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, Nick, I knew you would come through. You got on guard convicted, like I knew you would. Also, are you starving? I feel like you're a little too peppy for this. I feel like you've been tortured for days. And on top of that, you even rescued me. Well, of course I did. You know I would never desert you. But we sure pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here. Whatever, whatever. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly. Oh no. Is it really that easy to do something like that? Thanks a lot, Nick. Don't mention it. Maya? Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm relieved you're alright. Hey, it looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago. Heh. Oh. Alright. I think it's time we got out of this depressing place. Huh? Where are we going? Food, Nick! Food! Grub, chow, I'm starved! I'm so hungry, even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick. I'm gonna eat you all up. You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib, at least. Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please. If you insist. Alright, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint? Don't be silly, Nick. Huh? This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food. Oh no. So I've decided that we have to make it up by having another feast. Another feast? Come on, Nick, food! Fine. March 23rd. Oh my god. Hey, pal. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Gumshoe, why are you like walking in place? Are you alright? Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I would hit a telephone pole of all things. A telephone pole? Then it wasn't a red light that got him? You did it again, city boy. I felt like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me, and I ain't joking. Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of The Steel Samurai. Oh, thanks. I guess we got our motley crew here. Now looky here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Ride too hard? If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it tonight even. I'll keep that in mind. Oh god, why did I go out here? Why did I agree to this? Well, come on now. Everyone gather round. Y'all gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer. Looks like Lotta bought herself a new camera. Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal. Amen to that, pal. Amen. You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, Detective. Huh? Me? You really think so? He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending. Ah, well, you know, it's... I need a job. I can't pay these medical bills and my car. Wait. That's odd. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout,
I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir.
What? 4?
Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket.
There's a 4th item?
Oh, come on, y'all, it's over.
But who, boy, let me tell you, you really are something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never a dull moment with you, huh? Ha 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 ha, you think?
Why does she look so happy about that?
But being shut away for 2 whole days, weren't you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off of things, I drew a picture.
Sounds like you had it rough, gal.
So where's this picture of yours? Gonna sell it to the rumor mill. Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Mystic Maya's picture. All right, but there's a certain rule you have to follow. You know, I don't know where it went. Aw, that's too bad. Oh, is it the 4th item from Gumshoe? Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway.
It sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again.
Beep beep. Oh. What is it, Edgeworth? This thing is picking something up.
Ah, that's Miss Von Karma's receiver. Oh, thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. I can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me.
That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, the tracking device seems to be in a different location.
Oh, it's probably busted or something, sir.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do.
Huh? But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't even eaten anything yet.
And you've eaten way too much, you glutton. I had fun tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait. What? I love you. I just want to say, thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there. If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, right? I feel like words alone aren't enough here. I wonder if there's anything I can give him to express how I feel. Oh. I kind of botched it last time the game gave me this thing to do. Something from this? Maybe the whip? Thrown away by Francisca Von Karma, it has a certain mysterious nostalgia to it. I'll give him a gun. How about that? Nah, let's give him the whip. Give him the whip and give him the nay-nay. Take that! What's this? Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her. You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job. Well, I don't know if I got the right ending or not, but it looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Nick. Oops, I just spoke like Pearl was somebody else. Hey, Mystic Maya. Yes, Pearly. I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? You and Mr. Nick, I mean. Pearly, would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me. Anyway. So who's paying for this lovely dinner party? As if you need to ask. Everyone say thank you to Nick. Huh?
Yeah, I'm kinda at the point where I can't even buy instant noodles, pal. So I kinda already put your name on the bill.
Huh? Yeah, I got me a situation just like that myself. There's this camera shop in this hotel, you see? And I just bought myself this good old beauty right here. It'd better be anyhow for $3,000. Huh? Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab and all. What? Isn't this quaint, Mr. Nick? Yeah, Nick. Yeah.
Why do I suddenly feel like screaming? He's gonna have his Joker moment. He's gonna become the killer.
Oh, you don't need to hold back now, you hear? Yeah, pal. Time to let it all out. This is going to be the first time I hear the wheel you. Go on, it's been a while since I heard you say it. I've been busy being a hostage and all. Oh, he's going to object. All right then, if you say so. Objection! Yeah, objection! Oh my god, we finally made it through. Episode 94 is complete, and that means Ace Attorney Justice for All is complete. Oh. I had to hide that letter, but I knew you'd find it. I really feel like I've been living on the edge lately. I mean, I've escaped death 3 times now. Pretty cool, huh? I feel like a real pro. I was about to do the big victory speech, but I guess we're doing this real quick. Hopefully it doesn't take too much time, for the love of God. If everyone's just gonna say something, I may just end the episode. So happy for you too. Speaking of which, I think this hotel is a popular place for honeymooners. So I sort of made reservations for the 2 of you just in case. What the? How is an 8-year-old making reservations? How would she know to make reservations at a hotel? She ever been? Hey, I'm bunking with you. This is who Pearl set me up with. Mr. Edgeworth had a long talk with Chief, and I said he heard things like, letting that one go is bad for all of society. I knew it. Crashing headlong into everything is the only way to live, pal. This game is making me, like, really speed read. Alright. You know, whatever. It's been long enough where we can do a little longer. I, Maggie Bird, am retiring this uniform as of today, sir. I'm going to be a waitress from now on. Was she even relevant outside the first case? To bring smiles and joy to the people who come by the restaurant, sir. I hope you'll stop by sometime, Mr. Wright. Oh my god, are we really doing the entire cast? Like, everyone that showed up? I don't... Yes, are you here to visit patient? I'm Director Hottie. Recently, yes, that girl, you know, I haven't seen her around, yes. But I remember, if I even laid so much as an eye on her, it would go crack, It didn't matter if I got whipped, though, yes, Also, my foot is like, oh man, I gotta... It's like, it went to sleep, but only my pinky toe. It's time to begin our quest of world circus domination, and to let the world know we are serious. I plan to make a fabulous flight for Zimbabwe. Hey Max, what do you think Zimbabwe is like? Do you think there are castles made of cake and bunnies and who can talk and... I think if there are any talking bunnies, even they won't laugh at Mo's jokes. We got like one more scene with Mo. That's all I'm asking for. Yeah! I'm ready. There's no way these jokes are gonna fall on deaf ears. I'm going to be more contemporary with my humor. Mo Curls represent. We've got act all worked out. Prepare for the Hallelujah chorus. Say something, will you? You're supposed to start this off. Get on with it. Dang, Ben didn't get anything, huh? Yes, he technically did, but you know. What's this? Drats, this is an ordinary electric razor. I can't believe this, really. How long do they plan on? But it's Edgy Poo's idea, so that must mean it has a deep secret meaning. But why do I get the feeling that they wouldn't forget about me, would they? Oh, I was never like this in the old days. You'd call me Queen Wendy and treat me like royalty and feel the pain of my heel. And speaking of burn and dangerous, they stored the scenery with burn. Alright. If there's anyone who's actually ever read that. I have to be like a master speed reader. Okay, are we done with the character epilogues? I appreciate everything you and Mr. Edgeworth did for me from the bottom of my heart. Oh, that's right, I received a letter from Ms. Von Karma. She said that after I get out, I should feel free to consult her about anything at all. I'm really thankful to have met everyone. Cool. We're so close.
It has become difficult for me in this country as of late. As such, I will take a short leave of absence. If you would like to request my services, please be sure to visit my homepage. May we both be blessed with longevity.
Oh. And exploded. Oh, there it goes. Completely out of order. How did it do that? In the first place. Okay, music's died down. Alright, a final epilogue scene. Please let me go. International departures, gate 12. Where are you going, Francisca? How did you know I was here? With this. That's... Ah, so that's where Edgeworth was going. I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example. That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going in the trash, I promise you that. Damn. Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man. He told me something very interesting. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir. 4 things? It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket. He put it in here? It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over. What are you going to do now? That's none of your business. Are you going to run away? Shut up! You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred von Karma's daughter. Francisca. So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I am expected to win no matter what, and failure, such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius, there's no doubt about that, but me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. Damn. But I had to be the one. I had to. Or I had to be one. You may not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be. No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away. Oh, looks like we got it right. Uh-oh. Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you? I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip. You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you. Ooh. And then, finally, my chance to take my revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge. You know, technically, Von Karma would have won this case if she had actually, you know, been on the prosecutor side of things instead of getting shot in the shoulder. I see. But the honor does go to Edgeworth. You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today. I believe you can, just like how Adrian Andrews did. Adrian Andrews?
You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics, isn't that right? Today, you chased after me, after I had left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you are going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, then this is where we part ways, Franziska von Karma. Oh. 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 I am Franziska von Karma. Don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now, so you better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth. It's kind of cursed at the same time. It's like blessed and cursed. And there she goes. Off to greater things. Phoenix Wright. One day, someday, I think this is Karma. I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you. I'll take good care of this fourth piece, so I can give it to you when at last we meet again. No. Alright, is that really it now? Can we go home? Oh my god, what the? Nick. Oh, that's what Maya drew, okay. I thought that was like the fourth piece of evidence. It's like, what the Actually, no, it would be the fourth piece of evidence. Damn, okay. Anyways. Alright. It's finished. It's done. We're over. That's it. We finally completed Justice for All. Thank you so much for watching and bearing through it all to the end. I will catch you next time on Hooky Hour. This was a great game. I enjoyed it. Maybe it went on a little too long, but that's okay. It was great. There were great moments. But other than that, I will catch you all next Hooky Hour. See you then. Bye.